Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another night of UTK eSports. Tonight's match features UTK White sitting at 3-1 so far in the regular season, and they are playing against Grand Valley Red, sitting at 1-3 right now. This is the fifth game of the regular season for these teams. UTK looking to continue this good record they have. Grand Valley looking to try and get back on track. But without further delay, let's go ahead and get into tonight's rosters, starting with the away team, Grand Valley. Grand Valley's roster consists of Spowery, Solum, Ryan Rhino, Urbandale 197, Kiwu, Kyo Soma, Astrid, Coming Clutch, Eno, and Isuzu. And their coach is Kale Salad. And for your home team, UTK Esports, UTK White's roster consists of Lizard Jesus, Seb is Crazy, Legion, SKL, Beckjag, and Tiki Dupe, and their coach is Ninon. Quick disclaimer for any watchers tonight, Seb is not going to be able to play tonight, so we do have Tiki replacing him for the full length of this game, and she will likely be filling in on DPS tonight. So be sure to look out for that new name, and we'll definitely give her more spectating than necessary because it will for sure embarrass her. We are just going to be on intermission here for hopefully a few minutes while the first map is decided, which will be Control. Alright everybody, thank you for holding through that intermission. We are loading into our first game tonight, which is on Lijiang Tower. I believe last time we streamed Overwatch, we saw a start on Ilios, so this is a welcome change. Between that and Lijiang, definitely the favored control maps for UTK, which did get the map pick. Bans are shown for your convenience on the top of your screen for each team. We are going to have to hide UTK's ban. They did ban Jetpack Cat. Unfortunately, haven't gotten around to adding that profile. So, 2 bans. Jetpack Cat for UTK, and it was Cassidy for Grand Valley. Looking at the... Looking at the team lineups here. Trying to find the right word. It looks like we are running a little bit of standard UTK shenanigans. We got Lizard Jesus on the Wrecking Ball, Beckjag on the Tracer, Tiki Dupe on the Soldier, and we've got Lucio and Kiriko for Legion and SKL, respectively. And as we roll out, let's get on the Lizard Jesus cam, see what she's cooking up here. And Kiyosama gets first pick 15 seconds into the game. Beckjag getting a railgun to the face. Tiki Dupe trying to check the Sojourn, gets hit a little bit, swinging the corner. Kiyosama is low, slides out, and it's this ball and the Soldier trying to clean up this Lucio. Good slam onto the Kiriko, cooldown is forced, and now it's Astrid checking Lizard Jesus on point, and Ryan Rhino kills Legion. Ryan falls very low, and he is barely going to live. Great peel there from his team, and it's Rhino going on point. What a stop by Rhino onto SKL and Tiki. And now it's Grand Valley finally getting point control. Lizard Jesus rolling around still. And she needs to try and get out. And that is good movement. Barely lives with the adaptive shields, gives it to her teammates. Legion and the rest of the team here, and Legion is caught out. A good disruptor shot by Kiyosama. Ryan with 2 kills. And now it's Grand Valley taking their defensive position as Beckjag works against Kiyosama. Close to the pulse bomb is Beckjag. SKL close to the rush, and it's Kiyosama with the overclock available. Beckjag working on the flank here. Ryan checks him. Kiyosama sees, uses the disruptor, doesn't find anything, and it's Kiyosama with the overclock. And that is a pulse bomb by Beckjag onto Solum, and he is going to get that kill. Ryan Rhino falling next, and now it's UTK trying to push. SKL very low, trying to support Tiki, and Tiki lands the kill with the Helix rockets. 98% to the visor. She'll get that this fight. SKL still have the Kitsune Rush to go. They might look for a combo here. Lizard Jesus close to the minefield is going to set up for this rollout. Ryan checks her. Not that sneaky. Tiki in a bit of trouble here, and she is not going to hit that slam. Ryan charging in. No cooldown. He is using a bit of everything right now. Does have the cage fight available. And it is Beckjag killed by Astrid. Rush on point, and it's a defensive ultimate, but it is the minefield going out, and Tiki Dupe with the visor is going to find 2 kills. Astrid kills Tiki in response, but SKL finds 1 in return. SKL and Beckjag, and it's a pulse bomb! Oh, but Astrid gets caught in the blast as well, and that's a fight win for UTK off that. Legion has the beat available. Beckjag might build the pulse bomb this fight. Meanwhile, it's only the beat for Solum that Grand Valley has to use. Beckjag falling low. No recall. Lizard Jesus rolling around, creating some disruption. And it's Ryan trying to walk up a little bit here. And it's Tiki falling to the disruptor field of Kiyosama. Good roll through by Lizard Jesus and a boop off the map onto Solon, picking up 2 kills as Lizard Jesus. Great rolling by Lizard Jesus. Oh, what a beat by Legion. It keeps up Lizard Jesus, and the fight is still up. Ultimate by Kiyosoma does get 1, but she's going to fall. Backtrack, pulse bomb available. It's overtime for Grand Valley, and UTK gives up the point. Backdrag trying to get out. UTK wants to try and go fast here so they can try and get 2 fights in. Grand Valley approaching 70%. UTK got to 99 there. They only have to win 1 fight and take. Lizard Jesus teching around the map, and she is going to get point pressure. Draws the focus away, and UTK is going to be able to walk up. Great roll work by Lizard Jesus. Suzu is forced. Backdrag throws the pulse. No joy on that. And Legion is going to get checked by Kiyosoma, but Lizard Jesus finds the trade. SKL falls very low, but gets the kill on Astrid. UTK is up, but they need to get this point flip. UTK is supportless. Minefield deployed for Lizard Jesus. She has to live here. Tiki Dude falls very low. Backdrag still fighting on point. What a slam by Lizard Jesus. Tiki and Legion get their kills. Ryan kills Lizard Jesus. Lizard gets the kill on Kiyosoma with the Mind's Afterlife, but a pulse bomb comes out by Astrid, and Grand Valley takes the first point. That was swinging both ways the entire time. I couldn't have told you which team was going to win that. But it's Grand Valley coming out on top, and they are going to go up 1-0 in the start of this control. Ooh, we gotta take a breath after that. Went to double 99 there for our first round. Thriller start to this series, but now we have to put that behind us as we move on to Gardens. Definitely a good ball map for UTK to have. They're favored in what this map selection has been. If they go into the next one, we might see a swap off the ball for Control Center. Ryan quickly getting on point, and it's UTK rotating into the side building. Ryan misses the slam, and it's Lizard Jesus finding 2. Excellent work. And now it's going to be chasing out the rest of this team. Kiwoo, cooldowns are forced, and Kiwoo is down. And Backdrag is going to fall. And Astrid gets the kill onto Legion, and all of a sudden UTK is finding themselves off. Lizard Jesus teching off the map, and Kiyosoma is slideless, and it's a boop off the map by Lizard Jesus. Excellent recognition there. Kiwoo finds the kill on Backdrag. It's Tiki trying to clean up these kills. Tiki trying to live here. Solon falls very low, and Tiki does get the kill before she falls. Backdrag holding back, and it's UTK relinquishing the point, getting 30% off that. Lizard Jesus already almost at the minefield. Good work by her. Pulse bomb is built by Astrid. Backdrag just over 50% now. And it's nothing else really close for Grand Valley. Lizard Jesus rolls through, is looking for damage, close to that minefield. Kiyosoma is going to have to burn the slide. No joy on the pulse bomb by Astrid, and it's a lot of damage onto Ryan Rhino, and he's going to have to back up. Minefield is deployed. It's a good one onto point. And it is Kiyosoma killing Lizard Jesus, and UTK is falling very low. Direct hit on the rocket by Tiki, and Backdrag cleans up Ryan Rhino, and it's looking like this is a fight win for UTK as they get the point control back. Almost 4 ultimates ready to go for UTK. Meanwhile, it's about the same for Grand Valley. This might turn into a huge ult fight here in this next fight.
Let's kick this off.
Beckjack sitting inside. He's looking for the pulse bomb. Lizard Jesus not able to go anywhere. Nothing on the pulse bomb by Beckjag. Visor and rush by Tiki Dupe. And it is 1 kill. 3 ultimates used for UTK. And it's 3 used as well for Grand Valley. It was 6 ults used this fight. Excuse me, 7. I completely forgot about Beckjag's pulse. And SKL is cooldownless, and he is gonna fall. Tiki trying to clean up Kiyosama, but she is going to have to get out of here fast, and she is gonna jump off the map. UTK getting up to 80% there. They need to get out now or die. And Astra cleans up Beckjag, sending him to the spawn room. 2 ultimates ready to go for Grand Valley. Meanwhile, nothing close here for UTK. They're going to have to try and play this well as Grand Valley's percentage slowly ticks up, and they're going to get the lead soon. And Beckjag is checked by the Kiriko, but it's traded by Lizard Jesus. Kiyosoma is low, and so is the Lucio of Soma. Great rolling out there by Lizard Jesus, and Tiki Dupe falls to Ryan Rhino's peel. Great slam there, and Ryan is low. What a slam! And it's an overclock on the side by Kiyosoma, killing SKL. And this is last fight must win, and it's looking like Grand Valley's gonna take it. And that is a 2-0 win there for Grand Valley. Still showing a little bit of life was UTK. Both rounds pretty close, but it was Grand Valley overall playing better, and they're going to go up 1-0 early. Play of the game goes to Ryan Rhino on this cage fight, catching the entirety of UTK here. Good first game for both sides, but we are going to have to go to another break as UTK, being the losers of that map, are going to get their next map pick and ban along with Grand Valley, and we will be back hopefully within a few minutes as that is decided. Thank you all again for holding through that short intermission as we load into Game 2 for tonight, which is going to take place on eSports at nighttime. Don't know if I've ever seen this. Kind of like the vibe. Notes from last game, UTK falling 0-2 on Lijiang. They're going to look to try and even out this score on eSports, which is a map that they are extremely comfortable with. We see this almost every time on stream. But Grand Valley is going to look to continue this onslaught. Interesting bans came out from both sides. It was a Sojourn ban on the side of UTK, not liking Kiyosoma, putting in all that work. And then it was a ball ban in retaliation for Grand Valley. So we are going to see the Lizard Jesus Reinhardt, which we do see occasionally. Definitely her secondary pick. And we're going to see how this rolls out. It is Kiyosoma on the Emre. Ryan Rhino on the Hazard. Same support line for both sides. Astrid keeping the same pick as well. Bekjag electing to go on to the Genji. Lizard Jesus quickly gets on point. Kiwoo was 1 HP there. And let's get on this Emre cam. One of the newer heroes, or one of the 5 new heroes added. Not 100% sure. Oh, this is very dangerous for Kiyosoma. He gets exploded on, but Legion somehow falls in the middle of all that. Good pin there. No joy on the swing onto Kiwoo, and it is Grand Valley taking this first bit.
Barricade's moving.
Kiwoo on point. Let's get on Ryan Rhino's perspective as UTK looks to try and halt this push. Lizard Jesus checking Ryan Rhino on the Hazard. Bekjag sees Astrid on the side here, and he is very low. He needs care immediately, and he is going to get it. And Astrid falls. What a good turnaround there by Bekjag. And now it's Ryan Rhino checking him, but he falls low as well. And it's UTK trying to get down, and Bekjag collapses. Tiki Duke trying to kill this Emre, and she's going to get it. Kiyosoma falling to Tiki Duke. Lizard Jesus on cart, pushing UTK, trying to get this lead back. We are getting close to a few ultimates for UTK. Meanwhile, it is a pulse bomb already built for Astrid. Kiyosoma close to the overdrive.
Your team has lost the lead. They push ahead of us.
Kiyosoma just looking to poke, does see the entirety of UTK, and he does have the ultimate built. UTK all up top. This might be a good opportunity for Kiyosoma to ult, if we see it. Yep, and there's the grenade jump up. Good Suzu there. That is going to try and keep them up a little, but it's a lot of damage. And it is going to be help on a few kills there. No ultimates expended for UTK, and they're just going to like to give that up. Kiyosoma and Astrid using theirs.
One after another.
Astrid keeping the high ground nice and tidy. Recall is forced on air. And Lizard Jesus is going to elect to go onto the Sigma, not liking the Reinhardt into this comp.
Actuating the barrier.
Trapped, and it is a good ultimate there by Ryan Rhino. 3 ultimates used for UTK. Visor is tossed. No joy on it, and it's Astrid instead killing Bekjag. Good kill by Tiki Dupe. UTK needs something here. Rush is used, and this might turn into a fight win for Grand Valley. Solim and Kiwu with kills of their own. Forward spawn hit by Grand Valley. UTK is starting to get a little anxious. This lead is growing bigger and bigger. Bekjag still has the Dragon Blade. Almost 5 minutes has passed, and he hasn't used it yet. And Lizard Jesus gets the kill. And just as I say that, the blade is popped. 1 kill found, and it is going to be Bekjag being the only person to use an ult that fight. Tiki Dupe running up here, sees Grand Valley. Lizard Jesus has the Vidic Flux available to go.
We have nearly gained the lead. Actuating the barrier.
Point contest by Ryan Rhino, and Kiyosama gets the grenade kill on the Bekjag. Lizard Jesus very low. No ultimate used. And it is going to be UTK just trying to see if she can get out. Pulse bomb stuck by Astrid. Tiki Dupe is sent to the spawn room along with Legion. SKL falls next, and it's UTK walking back together.
I like the look of that.
Major perks unlocked major perks starting to come online. Kiyosama on the high ground, putting in good work on this Emre. Beat is not in time for Tiki Dupe. Legion just a little too late. And it is UTK and Grand Valley fighting under bridge for point. No joy on the dash. And it is Astrid killing SKL. Ryan Rhino getting the kill onto Legion. And UTK finds themselves supportless. Lizard Jesus is not going to be able to get out of here. And UTK is on the back pedal once again. Grand Valley just playing this very well. The Hazard putting in a lot of work by Ryan Rhino. And another ultimate has been built by Kiyosama.
They've got the robot.
Another ultimate by Kiyosama. It's Ryan Rhino and Astrid picking up their own kills, and Kiyosama gets the AoE hit on Lizard Jesus. Bekjag swapping onto the Cassidy. Kiyosama and Astrid, along with Solim, using their ults recently. UTK needs to try and turn this around. Lizard Jesus still has the Gravitic Flux available. 2.5 minutes left to go tonight. We're in this game. UTK wants to try and even out this score. Grand Valley playing high, and Bekjag is going to fall first. Legion falls very low, checked by Astrid, and Astrid's going to get the cleanup on him. Lizard Jesus on point, trying to contest. The grasp is forced. This Tracer playing very slippery, and Lizard Jesus is going to fall. UTK is doing everything they can to try and keep this alive. Tiki Dupe behind enemy lines right now. Astrid is coming to help, and we might see Tiki Dupe fall. Does grab the med kit, and it's Tiki going to try and set up to help out her team. We have a rush and an ultimate still available, and Tiki Dupe is going to fall by a headshot of Kiwu, putting her back to the spawn room. It's a 4v5 for Grand Valley. What a leap and an ult by Ryan. It's 2 lifted up for UTK, and Lizard Jesus gets the kill on Ryan with the Flux. Rush by SKL, counter rush by Kiwu. Kiwu falls very low, and he is going to fall to Lizard Jesus. Specjag with the ultimate, doesn't find anything there, and it's UTK running away with the bot, trying to see if they can hit this first checkpoint with just under a minute left now. Lizard Jesus checking the doorways, finds herself surrounded by Grand Valley, is going to fall. Nothing on the pulse bomb by Astrid there. Legion has the beat available should things get dicey, but they need to keep this bot moving. Health bar's looking a little low for UTK. Ryan Rhino falls down. He's very low. Suzu comes out, somehow doesn't fall. Recall is forced. Astrid backs out, and Kiyosama is going to ult. Forces the beat of Legion. This is going to need to be an insane visor by Tiki Dupe to keep this game up. The beat is available to counter, though. UTK pushing. This is their opportunity to try and steal this game. Tiki Dupe is forced into the room. It's not enough effectiveness for the visor. Beat is played out by Solem, but he's going to fall. We need focus on Solem, and Bekjag finds the kill. Tiki Dupe is traded out next. Legion falls, Bekjag falls, and it's trades everywhere, but it's UTK seeming to go down on it. SKL's the only one left, and Grand Valley is going to halt that last push, and they're going to go up 2-0 in this series. Things are dire for UTK. They are going to need a reverse sweep to try and win this series. Play of the game at the end here by Kiyosama is going to make it 3 kills. SKL falling last there. And we're going to go back on intermission as UTK decides where map 3 is going to be, and possibly the end of the series tonight. All right, thanks for holding through that quick intermission here as we load into possibly our final map of the night, New Junk City. This is going to be a flashpoint game between these two teams, and UTK is looking to try and claw their way back in this. Just small mistakes adding up, and Grand Valley has just been, frankly, playing it overall better.
Ready for battle.
And we are seeing Domina for the first time tonight by Ryan Rhino. Malga was banned by UTK. And it looks like we've got Lizard Jesus going back to the ball. Legion and SKL, same picks. Tiki Dupe on the Cassidy. Bekchag, likely either going on to the Tracer or Genji. TP is going to come out of spawn.
2, 1. Ignition flashpoint.
Let's see Ryan Rhino as Grand Valley rolls onto point. Ooh, boop off and no hit on the slam there by Lizard Jesus. Tiki Dupe and the rest of UTK checking this team. Tiki Dupe caught out a little bit. No hit there. UTK rotating around, looking for positioning, and Lizard Jesus, just as I swap to the camera, gets the kill on Kiwoo. Kiyosoma does get the kill on Bekchag, and things all of a sudden are even, and it's a kill by Tiki Dupe. 2 kills by Tiki Dupe. Lizard Jesus cleaning up Kiyosoma, and UTK is going to get control of the point first. Exactly what they want to start with. Tiki Dupe already at 85% on the Cassidy. Here's this Tracer, is going to check him. Grand Valley coming back now. UTK is getting up in percentage. It's going to start tipping into the 30s. Legion backs out. Lizard Jesus looking for an engage. Solom is caught out. Nothing on the slam, and it's Ryan Rhino all alone on point there. This could be UTK's opportunity to try and single out. Nothing on the slam, and it's a kill by Tiki Dupe onto Ryan Rhino. Another kill by Tiki Dupe, and another kill by Tiki Dupe. Triple kill there, and now it's UTK running into the rest of Grand Valley to try and get these kills. Lizard Jesus, a good hit, and it's Tiki Dupe again with 4. 91%, and they are going to get this point hands down. Lizard Jesus rolling out, and UTK is going to try and look to set up on this next point. Oh, Lizard Jesus gets a little bit messed up there on the ball movement. No slam there by Lizard Jesus, and she's going to fall very low. Overclocked by Kiyosoma is going to find Legion. Nothing there on the pulse bomb, and Tiki Dupe is going to get the kill onto Astrid. Lizard Jesus stunned a little bit into the wall. Mines are dropped. And it's a rush down by SKL. Good reaction there by Tiki Dupe, and that's a kill on Kiyosoma. Lizard Jesus looking for a target, finds Kiwoo very low! And that's a kill, and it's Ryan Rhino with the ultimate. Looks like no hit there, and Astrid cleans up Bekchag. Tiki Dupe with the ultimate is going to find the Tracer very low, but she's going to get out and run away. Lizard Jesus picking up the kill on Astrid. And it's UTK ticking up over 40 now, getting over halfway to getting this second one. Lizard Jesus sets up high, looking for the slam here. Grand Valley's going to try and walk out here. If they do go where she thinks, then it is going to be a really good engage for them. sitting low, looking for the engage. It's a good boop, and Kiwu is forced to use the TP. Soma booped around. Lizard Jesus playing bowling. Legion gets the kill on Astrid. It's a stick! Oh, but it's nothing! Hit the Suzu of Kiwu coming in just in time. But it's Kiwu falling nonetheless to SKL. Kiriko diff. Lizard Jesus cleaning up Ryan Rhino on the hazard. And it's Hikidoob getting the cast diff on Kia Soma. UTK gets the second point, hands down. And now it's going to be all or nothing as UTK moves to the third objective, possibly going to get their first game win tonight on New Junk City. Ryan Rhino sees UTK, and it's a minefield by Lizard Jesus. Lot of damage, and Ryan Rhino falls. Kiyosoma caught out, Suzu forced, and Grand Valley's gonna elect to back out of there. Backtrack in a little bit of trouble here, looks for healing, is going to get it thanks to SKL, and it's Grand Valley wrapping around the side here. Kiyosoma is going to fall. The heal's too slow, and Tiki-Doob gets the kill on Ryan Rhino. Bekchag starting to get close to that pulse bomb. We've got 2 support ultimates ready to go for UTK and almost 3 ults available for Grand Valley. Beat comes out, and it's a high noon by Kiyosoma. Nothing found there. Ultimate by Ryan Rhino. Doesn't seem to find anything except SKL and Tiki. Ryan is very low, and he's going to fall. Astrid trying to contest this point with everything he's got, and Bekjag is going to deny him that. And UTK storms back and takes game 3. It's not over yet. It is 2-1, Grand Valley Red. UTK, however, is going to claim game 3 in a 3-0 sweep of New Junk City Flashpoint. Play of the game goes to Lizard Jesus, cleaning up Ryan Rhino, and last the Tracer. Moving on to game 4, we're going to have to sit through another short intermission as Grand Valley this time is going to be the one deciding the map. Don't go anywhere. Things are starting to get a little bit closer as UTK narrows this gap 1-2.
Traveling
All right, thank you all for holding through that intermission. For the first time this semester,
initiating match.
maybe in, I don't know, this map has probably been on stream sometime before, but I know for sure this semester, we are seeing Havana for the first time. It is UTK starting off on the defense. Grand Valley's electing for attacker's advantage at the start. Still possible for Grand Valley to send UTK home. And we've got Kiyosoma starting off on the Widow. And Solem, for the first time tonight, going on to the Mizuki. Legion on the Jetpack Cat, Bekchag and Tiki rolling double hit scan along with SKL. Lizard Jesus on the Sigma. Definitely a good map for the character. Astrid going on the Hodso. This is very pokey for both sides.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Let's get on the Kiyosoma cam. See if we can witness a headshot out of the gate.
Let's see who will be next.
Never mind. Probably nothing's going to happen. We're going to go on the Lizard Jesus cam.
Evidence suggests a sniper ahead.
Sniper spotted by Lizard Jesus.
The barrier has fallen.
Ryan Rhino is taking a lot of damage at the front. Astrid getting off the Hanzo and going on to the Pharah.
There is nearly spent.
Bekjag supporting on the front line here. Might be electing to try and use the turret form here, and he is going to use it. Bekjag walking out a little too far. Kiyosoma is going to send him away, and Kiyosoma again, a headshot on Legion. Headshot there on the Lizard Jesus. Falls very low, but it's Tiki Dupe falling. Kiyosoma getting the kill onto her.
My barrier is gone.
Bekjag holding this corner here. UTK needs to try and walk up and contest soon, and it's in for sights, ready to go. Kiyosoma on the high ground here, free reign to hit shots. Solem and Ryan Rhino and Kiwoo all getting kills.
Double
And it's Grand Valley taking first point pretty quickly. 4.5 minutes for them to try and hit the second. Ooh, and Kiyosoma is going to send Tiki Dupe away, peeking a little too long there. Bekjag and Tiki, along with Legion and Lizard Jesus, all getting close to their ultimates. And it's about the same story already for Grand Valley. Astrid, Kiyosoma, Kiwoo, and Solem almost have theirs. No hit there. Bekjag popping the ultimate. Is going to toss it onto the Domina. Nothing there. Lizard Jesus has the Gravitic Flux available. Nothing on the rock. Bekjag walking out. And it's an ultimate by Solem. Lizard Jesus contesting the cart. Trying to play into the Sigma, and Lizard Jesus gets the kill on Astrid, but all of a sudden finds herself a little by herself, but the support is there. Legion on the Jetpack Cat trying to keep the team up, and Bekjag resetting. UTK staves off the defense. Astrid swapping off the Pharah, going on to the Genji. It was 3 ultimates essentially expended for Grand Valley. UTK only really using 2 there, but Bekjag's already over halfway to the next. Good shots on Astrid. Tiki Duke does have the High Noon available. Checks Ryan Rhino, and it's an infra sight by Kiyosoma. Astrid gets the kill on Tiki Duke. Good focus. Bekjag falls next. Tries to find this jetpack cat. Legion falls very low. Oh, and it's nothing by Kiyosoma. Legion is barely gonna get out. By a whisker, some might say. I cracked myself up. High Noon, should I say Sky Noon by Tiki Duke, and it's a kill onto Solim. Flashbang onto the pylon. That was definitely necessary. Bekjag falling on the point to stop this, and it's a good focus there by UTK onto Astrid, and Tiki Duke cleans up Kiyosoma. A minute and a half remaining, and Grand Valley suddenly is finding themselves in a precarious situation as time is ticking down, and ultimates are somewhat close, but still worrisome. Lizard Jesus almost has the Flux available. Flux is there. Kiyosoma falls very low. Nothing hit. And Lizard Jesus puts up the Domina and takes her down. Looking for the kill is Lizard Jesus, and Bekjag is going to help get it. Grand Valley is down a tank, but Kiyosoma finds the kill on Bekjag. Legion revenges and kills Astrid. And Tiki Duke is going to kill Kiwu, and Grand Valley is finding themselves in a hole.
Hello there.
3, almost 4 ultimates built for them, but it's 3 ultimates ready to go for UTK. This is going to come down to who uses the Q better.
Don't look now. We're almost there.
Tiki Duke playing for the Sky Noon. Scissors Force. Huge High Noon. Kiwu's down. That is no rush and no Domino ult for Grand Valley. Solim very low. Tosses the ultimate last second. Tiki finally hits the shot, and it's an ultimate tossed by Bekjag. Doesn't find anything, but it's UTK getting the defensive stop. Ryan Rhino not able to touch. And this is very winnable for UTK, and they could push this to a game 5.
2-1. Switching sides. Initiating match.
After that strong defensive showing in that second point by UTK, we are now going to see them go on offense. And again, this is make or break for them. Must win to keep this game alive. Almost the same comp for Grand Valley, just a swap by Kiyosoma and Ryan Rhino. And is the same comp for UTK as they show their offense. UTK would love nothing more than to reverse sweep Grand Valley in what has been a very thrilling series thus far.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Lizard Jesus and UTK walk out, and the point begins to move. 4 minutes to go to hit this first checkpoint. Ryan Rhino on the corner, Kiyosoma on high, and the game is underway. This first halt is going to come here And it is going to be Kiyosoma picking up the first kill on this offense. Lizard Jesus backing up, electing to give some space, and Tiki Dupe falls to the help. Kiyosoma again with another kill. Ryan Rhino finding SKL. Ryan Rhino checking the point. Sigma v Sigma. Very low. Falls Astrid, and Tiki Dupe gets the kill. Lizard Jesus kills Ryan Rhino, and this is UTK's opportunity to move up this point. SKL gets the kill on Solum. And Lizard Jesus ends Kiyosama. Good block there by Lizard Jesus. Not so great a rock by Lizard Jesus. Ryan Rhino falling low, is trying to push past this corner. And it's a DC by Beckjag. This is not good for UTK. They have to play this fight out as per rules, but as soon as this fight ends, they are going to try and pause. Tiki Dupe somehow keeps it alive, kills two, and it might be a Sky Noon! Tiki Dupe finds another! SKL still up! Solum fires the ultimate onto Tiki Dupe, and it's a sun-striking kill! Legion with the ultimate doesn't find anything there! Solum is going to fall, and it's this Sigma fighting for point! No pause is able to happen, and now it is. The fight is finally over. Beckjag DCing at a horrible time for UTK, and now they have a minute 30 to try and get this point to the first checkpoint and keep this alive. All Grand Valley has to do is keep their defensive hold. 3 ultimates ready to go for them almost. Astrid, 15% off the Dragon Blade. And it was 3 ultimates used there after the DC by UTK. They thought that they could get the first checkpoint down 1, but Grand Valley just held it. Does appear Bekjag is back in the game here. Minute 27 left to go for UTK on this offense. Must win, but first, they got to try and hit this checkpoint between only SKL having the rush and having to go into 3 ultimates for Grand Valley. On paper, says Grand Valley wins this just off ult economy. We are unpausing as we get back into this game. Bekjag is back and on the Tracer. They need to build these ultimates quick. UTK needs something here. It's Tiki Dupe going on the side. Lizard Jesus on the ball, checking high. Kiyosama's low. Is going to have to slide out. They are playing for the rush of SKL. This needs to be miraculous play by UTK. Rush comes out first and Legion falls to Kiyosama. Kiwu forces the Suzu and uses the rush. 40 seconds left for UTK. 55% for Tiki Dupe to the high noon. We might see another Sky Noon. Tiki Dupe kills Ryan Rhino. Grand Valley is down a tank and point begins to move. The rush comes out by SKL. This is UTK's opportunity. Lizard Jesus and Tiki Dupe doing it all. Legion helping. And it is with 17 seconds left. UTK hits the checkpoint and keeps the series alive. Almost close to 3 ultimates is UTK. Bekjag halfway to his. 2 ultimates are still ready to use. Almost 3 for Kiyosama. And we see Solem go on to the Mizuki. Lizard Jesus spots an Astrid by himself. And it's a hinder onto Lizard Jesus. Forced to use the shield. Tiki Dupe doesn't hit anything with the Sky Noon, and Kiyosama is going to fall. Ryan Rhino, nothing with the slam there, and Lizard Jesus has the minefield available. UTK pushing point, and it's checked by Ryan Rhino. Ooh, rock there by Ryan Rhino to stop Lizard Jesus, and Astrid has the Dragon Blade. But it's not going to find anything. Trades for UTK, and Kiyosama falls to the minefield. Solem very low, kept up, and he's going to fall. Lizard Jesus falls very low as well. They're going to have to get the med kit. SKL gets the kill on Kiwu, and this point is still under contest. No, it isn't. Lizard Jesus kills Astrid, and it's Ryan Rhino swapping onto the Orisa, checked by Lizard Jesus. UTK has 3 on cart. This is inching closer and closer. This is going to come down to the wire. 2 on point. Cart is inching closer.
This ends now.
Ultimate by Kiyosama. Trapped and kidnapped is Kiyosama, and SKL gets the kill, but all of UTK is low. Astra gets the kill on Legion. UTK is sub 1 minute. Lizard Jesus, very greedy for the damage. Keeps this alive. She needs to try and live, though. There's only 30 seconds left. They are going to have to play for the Sky Noon and rush of Tiki Dupe and SKL to keep this game up. Solem does have the heal field available for Mizuki ult, and it's popped. Nothing hits. Amazing ult by Solem. Lizard Jesus has the minefield available. It's going to get tossed. It's on point. Astrid and Ryan Rhino have the kills. UTK's fighting with everything, but it's going to be a team kill as Grand Valley takes game 4. UTK just falling at the end there. The most unfortunate DC by Bekjag, and using 3 ultimates in that fight. I think was the deciding factor for that game. GG's to Grand Valley. What an amazing series between these two teams to take us into spring break. Play of the game is going to go to Tiki Dupe with this amazing flank and headshots by her. And that was a 3-1 win for Grand Valley Red. UTK White's going to move to 3-2 going into spring break here. Grand Valley improving to 2-3. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. We hope you enjoyed the stream on this Friday night. Even though we did have a UTK loss, we hope that it was still an enjoyable watch nonetheless for all of you. Thank you so much. And I think we're going to go ahead and say goodnight. Thank you all for tuning in. We hope you have an amazing spring break to all of you students who are watching. And thank you very much. Good night.